go out last weekend?
Okay, how about you? Did you what?
Did you go out last weekend?
Go out last weekend. Okay. Did you,
Que si
okay.
saliste el fin de semana pasado.
Ok. Pero el tema es si trabajaste. Ojo, ¿eh? Dices, so did you work last weekend? ¿Trabajaste el fin de semana? Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. We were really busy. Ahora, ¿qué pregunta sería hay varias, pero ¿cuáles serían la apropiada aquí?
What did you do?
Exactly. What did you do? Yes. What did you do, Case?
How long did you work?
Okay. Yeah. How long did you work? Yes. How long? 5 hours, 6 hours. Okay. Okay. How long did you work? Okay. Or you can say, were you busy too? Okay. What did you do? How long did you work? Okay. Yes. Were you busy too?
Teacher, yo le puse, where did you go on the weekend?
Where did you work last weekend? Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. Were you busy?
On the weekend.
Where did you go on the weekend? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. We were really busy. Where did you go on the weekend? Yeah, the question is correct. Okay. But the topic is different, okay? The topic is about work, the topic. For example, in number 3 it was music, a concert, yes? Yes. Now in number 4, it's more like about work. Did you work last weekend? Yes, Saturday and Sunday, we were really busy. What did you do? How long did you work? Were you busy too? Did you work all day? Yes.
Pero ¿cómo se llama? Gabor, él fue de compras, fue al cine, jugó tenis, ¿no? Por eso le puse el where.
Where did you go? Okay, yeah. Digo, la respuesta pueden ser varias, ¿sale? Okay, yes. Pueden ser varias. Dependiendo ya, ojo, ya va dependiendo mucho el contexto con el que hables. Ahí por ejemplo, Natalia me está haciendo específica, ¿sí? Porque si yo digo, si saliste, puede ser salir por diversión, ¿no? O sea, o sea, la playa, ¿no? Yes. Sí, pero el topic ahí es work. Pero si saliste a hacer... Ya ya Natalia lo está poniendo ya en contexto. Pues salí a hacer este mandado, salí a hacer otro y salí acá. Y, bueno, pues ya cambia el contexto, ¿sale? Por eso en esos ejercicios, más que nada en el C, las respuestas pueden variar, ¿sí? ¿Ok? Entonces, sí, o sea, si es en ese contexto, claro, where did you go? Yes. Where did you go? Where did you go last weekend, no? Okay, last weekend. Very good. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Excellent. So complete your exercise, please. And let's go to the next, okay? Exercise exercise 2. Well, anyway. Yes. It says use anyway 3 times in these conversations. Leave 2 of the blanks empty. So in this conversation, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. So use anyway in 3 lines. Okay? The other 2, don't use the other 2. Leave the 2 of the blanks empty. Okay? So for example, look here. We have the conversation between Mirka and Arlen. So I think they are at work. Look, and they are having a conversation right now. So let's start the conversation here, you guys. Yes. Yeah, I would like, where are you? Felix and Natalia, please, can you help me?
Yes.
Okay. Felix and Natalia, come on, Felix.
Mm,
You start, Felix.
I am Mirka.
You start, yes, you're Mirka.
Where were you last week? Were you away? Away?
Okay.
Yes, I was in Mexico on business.
Mexico? What was that like?
Oh, great. The customers, they are really nice. Well, I always enjoy my trips to Mexico. The people are so friendly.
That's nice. Anyway, so you're traveling a lot these days?
Yeah, about 6 times a year. Anyway, what about you? Did you have a good week?
Not bad. I had a lot of meetings, you know. The usual anyway. Do you want to go out tonight?
Tonight.
We can have dinner, May.
Sure, we can meet after work.
Felix?
Okay. Well, anyway, I have to go. See you later.
Excellent, very good. Anyway, yes.
Teacher,
Here,
yo lo tengo diferente. El anyway lo puse en...
huh?
And that's nice.
That's nice. So you're traveling
Anyway,
a lot.
so you're traveling a lot of these days. Está cambiando de tema.
No, porque está aquí hablando, está hablando de los trips. Está hablando de los viajes. Aún sigue hablando de los viajes. I always enjoy my trips to Mexico. The people are so friendly. That's nice. So you are traveling a lot these days. They continue talking about traveling, okay? O sea, continúan hablando de los temas. De los
Entonces,
temas del viaje.
teacher, ¿qué va en el espacio 1 y en el 2?
Nada, porque ahí dice la instrucción que 2 van sin espacio. Van
que lo
con
dejemos en
espacio
blanco.
vacío. Ajá.
Sí.
Yes, it's okay. Very good. Okay, you guys. Yes. Okay, so let's continue with the next, please. Okay, here we have a conversation. Use the instructions to complete the conversation. Okay, so look at the instructions, you guys. Okay, so come on. Conversation 1. Karime, you are friend. And Jessica, you.
What do you usually do on the weekends?
Usually go out, friends. What about you?
Me? I usually go to see a movie. Sometimes a friend and I go camp or hiking.
Hiking. Repeat, Karime, hiking. Yes, excellent, very good. Number 2, yes, Gloria, you are the friend. Yes, Felix, you.
Okay. I am enjoying my new job. My boss is okay, and the people are nice. We get along. It's a friendly place.
That's nice. Anyway, You want to go eat?
Okay. Yes, very good. That anyway. Repeat, please.
Anyway, you want to go eat?
Anyway. Do you want to go?
To go eat.
To go what?
Eat, comer.
You want to go, okay. Do you want to go, do you want to eat? Like,
Eat or dinner?
but it's in fine. Do you want to go out for dinner? And tomorrow, for example, right? Yes, you want to go out for dinner? Sorry, you guys. Okay. Next conversation, number 3. In the next conversation, we have Natalia, your friend, Karime, you.
Okay. What did you do for your last birthday?
Teacher, ahí como que no le entendí mucho. Le debemos poner como si fuera nuestra propia respuesta, ¿no?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
What did you do for your last birthday, Karime?
My birthday is November, is 6 November.
No, but what did you do? What did you do? ¿Qué hiciste on your birthday?
My birthday was...
¿Qué hiciste en tu último cumpleaños? ¿O cómo estuvo tu último
Teacher.
cumpleaños?
Puede hacer a party anyway. I have to go because it's late.
Okay, yes, yes. Okay, Karime, can you give me your answer now, please? Sorry.
My birthday. My birthday. ¿Cómo se dice?
Was.
My birthday was.
Was good, nice.
Go
Sorry?
nice.
It was nice. Okay. Okay. Now, you have to end the conversation. Okay. Tienes que terminar la conversación utilizando anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, I have to go. It's late.
Exactly. Anyway, I have to go.
Oh.
It's late.
It's late. Yes. I have to go. It's late. Yes. Thank you. Number 5. In number 5, let's see. Jessica, you are the friend, and Gloria, you are you.
Okay.
So, how was your weekend?
I went to the beach. You like to the next weekend? Is correct?
Okay. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? It was, no, how was your weekend? It was good? It was bad? So?
Oh. Okay.
¿Cómo estuvo tu fin de semana?
no sé,
It was nice. It was good. It was so-so. It was boring.
My weekend was, is correct? My weekend was, is
Yes.
so-so.
My weekend was so-so, or it was so-so.
Okay.
Yes.
Teacher, ¿qué significa soso?
More or less. More or less.
Más o menos.
Yes. Exactly. Gloria, and then?
Is July to go next weekend?
No, but it says change the topic. You have to use anyway to change the topic.
Okay.
Anyway. Chequen lo que dicen en paréntesis para que puedan ver lo que van a decir. Okay. Anyway.
Anyway. Pues eso dije, ¿no?
¿Puedes repetirlo, por favor? Anyway, ¿qué?
Es que le puse July. July to next weekend.
Okay, yes.
Anyway, debí haber puesto anyway.
Sí, exacto, porque estás cambiando el tema.
Ajá.
¿Sí? O sea, bueno, no el tema, sino que la invitación ya lo estás invitando.
Ajá.
Sí, entonces sería...
Ahí me faltó el anyway.
El anyway, sí.
Ajá.
Yes.
Podría ser... Teacher, podría ser good. Anyway, you want to go out next weekend?
Exactly. Do you want to come? Do you want to go out next weekend? Okay. Yes, very good. Excellent. Very good, Felix. Okay, thank you, Gloria. Sí. Okay, so guys, we're gonna stop here in the workbook, okay? Let's move on to the next part in the book, yes? Let's move on to the next part in the book. And in the next part, we have the student book, okay? Which is unit 11, okay? Unit 11, D. A funny thing happened, okay? A funny thing happened. Reading, guys. So look at the reading, yes? Lesson D. So, guys, let me ask you a question, okay? Come on, let me ask you a question. Okay, do you read magazines, guys? Do you read magazines? Like, magazines like Muy Interesante, TV novelas. Do you read magazines, yes or no? Come on.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, Gloria?
Oh.
No. No, Stephanie? Okay, okay. Gloria,
No.
Gloria, you read magazines?
Yes.
Okay. What magazines do you read? What topic?
Usually, sorry.
It's about, okay. You can say, I read, and then tell me the name of the magazine. For example, I read Muy Interesante. Okay.
Okay. I read the magazine because RO is very interesting.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting.
Okay, very good. Yes, it's interesting. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, reading a magazine, yes, it's interesting, you guys. Very good. So thank you, Gloria. Very good. Okay. Now, guys, wait here. Okay. So it says a funny thing happened. A funny thing happened, right? Yes. So guys, this is a page. This is a page from a magazine. Okay. Yes. A funny thing happened. So this is a page of a magazines. Remember that magazines have funny stories, okay? Or they have important news like scientific news, okay? Sometimes they have news about technology. They have news about, you know, actors and actresses, right? Yes, singers and bands, all right? But there are magazines that when you read, they are funny stories, okay? So, okay. All right, for example, guys, do you read fashion magazines? What about fashion magazines? Come on, do you read them or not?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Like which one, Natalia? Which magazines about fashion?
Which?
Yeah. What magazines? What magazines do you read?
Vanidades.
Okay, Vanidades. Yes. Yeah. Very good.
Yes.
Hola, se dice hola, así tal cual.
Hola. Yeah.
Sí.
Hola is the name of the magazine. Yes.
Okay.
For example, what are others?
TV novelas.
TV novelas, yes, TV notas.
Conservan su nombre textual.
Yeah,
¿Sí?
TV notas, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. What else? Well, yes, there are a lot of things, okay? For example, clothes and fashion, right?
Okay.
Yes, Cosmopolitan, you know, there are more, yes. So, guys, now, I want you to look at letter A. It says, do you ever read, oh, sorry. Oh, what did I do? Okay, here. Oh, come on. Okay, here. Now, listen. Did you ever read the letters people send into magazines? What topics do people write about? Add ideas, okay? For example, do you know that for example, in telenovelas, TV notas, at the end of the magazines, people write a letter, yes? People write letters to the magazines, yes? And the people write about different topics, okay? Yes, people write to the magazines in different topics. For example, people write about their problems, yes? People write about health, and people write personal stories, okay? Did you notice that at the end of the telenovelas, there is a section when you read the problems of the people? Yes or no, guys? Come on.
Yes.
They have recommendations, right?
Yes.
They have
Yes.
recommendations about food. They have recommendations about what?
Fashion. Clothes.
Fashion. Yes.
Astrología.
Astrology. Yes. What else? What other topics? Come on.
Technology.
Technology. Okay. Very good. Yes. Yes. Very good.
How do you say artículos científicos?
Scientific articles.
Scientific articles. Okay.
Comments, yes, comments, good comments about the magazine, bad comments about the magazines. Okay. What else? I don't know. There are a lot of things, yes. Okay, Cosmo, what do you say? You talked about, what about food? Hey, food.
Foods.
Cooking, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. What else? Cars also, yes.
Cars.
Yes or no? The cars.
Yes, cars.
What else? I don't know. There are more things.
Yes. Trips es viaje. Trips.
Oh, trips. Exactly.
Trips.
Very good. Yes. Trips. Yes. Trips. Okay. Very good.
Documental.
Teacher, your
Yeah.
microphone.
Oh, yes, sorry. Documentaries, yes. Documentaries, a lot of things, okay? Yes.
I don't think so. Okay.
So, all right, guys, very good. Now, here, look, wait here. Okay, now guys, look at letter B, yes?
Yes.
Now, in letter B, I want you to look at the article. Come on, look at the article here. It says letters from our readers, yes? Now, in letter for our readers, I would like you to answer these questions, okay? So the question is, what's the topic of the letter? Yes. What's the topic or of the letter? It's about cooking. It's about documentaries. It's about actors and actresses. Okay. Now, the next question is, who's the letter from? Who's the letter from? And the last question is, what's the name of the magazine? Okay, come on. Look at the magazine here in letter B, yes. Look at the magazine in letter B, and I want you to scan the text, okay? Scan the text and answer these questions, okay? Come on, go ahead. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, teacher.
Excellent, good to see you, Jackie. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
That's fine. Oh, good, thank you, good. Thanks for asking, okay? So, Jackie, we are on a page in your book. It's page 114, okay? 114, exercise,
Okay.
yes. Ok. Estamos contestando estas tres preguntas, Jackie, ¿sale? Las que están aquí de rojo. Okay. Hello, Gloria. How are you?
Fine.
Gloria. Rosie, sorry. Too bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Hi,
Hello.
teacher.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm sorry, but I have a lot of work these days.
I know.
And very difficult. But I'm here.
Yes.
I'm still here.
Excellent. Yes, that's good. Yes. Are you still teaching in the afternoon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
For
So
4
I
to
will
5.
4 to 5. Okay, excellent. So I will be expecting you after 5, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, excellent.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, good you're here. Yes, and okay. Now, guys, we are okay. These questions, the ones that I wrote here in in red. For example, let's answer this question. What's the topic of the letter, guys? What's the topic? The topic is about what?
About our readers.
But yeah, okay. The readers
Problems,
are
health, I think.
the what?
Problems, health.
Okay.
Personal
yes.
stories, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Personal story. Okay, look at this part, you guys. Look here.
Yes.
About what? Look. About unforgettable experiences. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So the topic is about unforgettable experience. Very good. So now, who's the letter from, guys? Who's the letter from?
Alexa Astor.
Alexa is the reader. Exactly. Alexa is the reader, right? Now, what's the name of the magazine, you guys?
The magazine.
So she wrote to, what's the name of the magazine?
Some Bailey. Some Bailey Spa. I'm not sure. No.
No. Some Bailey Spa is the place. Is the place.
City Life?
Exactly. Dear City Life. So she's writing to the magazine, and the name of the magazine is City Life.
City Life. Good. Okay.
Exactly. Now, okay, now guys, what happened to Alexa? Okay, what happened? Let's everybody take a look at the reading, okay? Yes. So for example, can you, Rosie, can you read the first 3 paragraphs, please?
Yes.
Dear City Life.
Dear City Life, a funny thing happened last Saturday afternoon. I went to the mall to meet my friend Sammy. I was a bit early, so I decided to have a snack and a drink.
Okay, continue to the others.
I went to a new cafe called the Metro. It was a little expensive, so I just got a soda. It was really crowded, but I found a table and sat down. Then a guy come over and say, "Is this seat free?" He was gorgeous, so I said, "Sure." Anyway, he had a cup of tea and a sandwich. He drank the coffee and ate half of the sandwich, and then he left. I was hungry, so I ate the other half.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, Jessica, continue with the rest, please.
Then a few minutes later, he came back. He was on his cell phone, so I didn't explain about the sandwich. I just left. I was so embarrassed. But things got worse. I met my friend Sammy about 55 minutes later.
15.
15 minutes later, and she said, "Let's go and meet my cousin Josh. He just called me from Better Coffee." And yes, it was the same guy.
Was the same guy, exactly. It was the same person, right? So what happened? What happened? Can you tell me what happened in the story?
Yes.
It was a funny story, right?
Yes, it's a funny story.
Yes.
Embarrassing story.
Embarrassing. Okay, first, what happened at the beginning? The lady is Alexa, right?
Yes. She went to a restaurant, a coffee called it the
cafe.
Metro. A cafeteria, call it the Metro. Yes.
Exactly.
But the cafeteria was very expensive.
And crowded.
Yes. She said she didn't have enough money, no? And she only asked for a soda. She only got a soda. Okay, because
she has, yes.
No, she just got a soda because all the things were expensive. All the food were expensive.
Yeah, all the things were expensive. Okay, so Natalia, what happened next? She sat down and then she saw a guy, right? Yes.
Then
the guy came to her seat, right?
Okay. ¿Te la puedo decir en español?
Try to do it in English, okay? Yeah, the guy what? Sat down in the table. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
In the same table.
And he what did the man order? Natalia.
He drank the coffee and sandwich.
And sandwich, okay. But the guy ate half of the sandwich, right?
Yes.
Just half. And she ate the other half. Yeah. So because she was hungry, right? And
yes.
then what happened? A few minutes later, he came back.
He came back.
Yeah. Yes, he came back and what did she do? She left, right? She left. It was embarrassed. Okay. And at the end, the guy, okay, the guy was a friend. Yes, was a friend of his friend Sammy, right?
Yes.
Yes. So and then things got worse and worse, right? So yeah. It's a funny story. Yes, it is. Had this happened to you already, guys?
No.
No, right? This is so embarrassing, right? It's so embarrassing. Okay, so guys, now look here in the exercise we have letter C. Read the letter again and match the two parts of the sentences. Okay, for example, look at number 1. Felix, can you read number 1, please? Alexa?
Alexa go to the mall early before her friend Sammy. So she decided to go to a cafe.
She decided.
Cafe or coffee?
Cafe.
Cafe.
Yeah, she decided to go to a cafe. Very good. Okay. So come on, you guys. Now look at the story one more time. I will give you a few minutes to match the others. For example, look at number 2. Yes, look at number 2. The cafe was expensive. So what happened?
She only bought a drink.
Letter B, exactly. She only bought. Yes. Exactly, very good. She only bought a drink, okay? So come on, guys. Go ahead. I'll give you a few minutes for you to match. Go ahead, come on.
Okay, finish. Finish, teacher. Oh my God, yo dance a lot.
Okay, you guys, so let's go back.
Yes.
So look at number 3, yes? Gloria, please, can you read number 3?
Oh, teacher, it's very difficult for me. Okay. The
You can do
coffee
it.
very, very crowded, so no sé.
The cafe, look at the story. The cafe was so crowded, okay?
I think,
Yes, crowded. Crowded means full of people, okay?
Yes, crowded. Okay.
Crowded means full of people, a lot of people in the cafe.
Okay.
So what happened?
What happened is sit down of the table. Agoy?
Uh-huh. Yes.
I would say down, sit down at her table.
Yeah, sat down.
Sat down.
Exactly. Sat down at her table. Okay, very good. So that's letter G. Okay, thank you. Stephanie, number 4, please.
The guy ate half of his sandwich and then he left the cafe.
Exactly, thank you. Thank you, very good. Yes. Karime, number 5.
Alexa ate the rest of the goose sandwich because
Mm-hmm.
she was hungry.
Exactly, very good.
Like
Yes,
me.
she was hungry.
Like me, teacher.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Oh, you're hungry. Okay. Yeah, cheers. All right. Number 6. Okay, number 6. Thank you, Karime. Yeah, Jessica, come on.
The guy came back to the table. It was the guy from the cafe.
Well, when the guy came back, he was talking on the phone. And what did she do? Did she stay or she left?
She got embarrassed.
Okay, she got embarrassed
Left.
and left. Exactly. She didn't explain, right? She didn't explain anything. She was embarrassed and she left. Now, and the last one, okay? The last one, can you read it, please, Felix?
Later, Alexa met Sammy, cousin, and letter A. It was the guy from the cafe.
Cafe. Yeah, the
Cafe.
cafe. Yes, very good. Yeah, okay, remember, guys, remember, pay attention to the verbs, okay? This is met, not meet.
Met.
Yes, meet is
Yes.
with double E, okay? Because I see that you pronounce this like meat. No, this is meat. Yes, this is meat. Now the
Teacher is embarrassed or embarrassed?
Embarrassed. Yes,
Embarrassed.
embarrassed. Yeah, she was embarrassed. She
Embarrassed.
got embarrassed, yes.
Okay.
Very good, you guys. Now, so guys, let's move on, okay? Let's move on to the other part, and it says, here it says, he said, she said. Now, guys, we're gonna talk about punctuations. What is punctuation? Punctuations are commas, periods, okay?
Dots.
Dots, actually periods. You say periods when you talk about writing, you say period, you say comma, okay? Yes, you use question marks, okay? But in this case, guys, what we're gonna read is, first, look at the help note, please, come on, yeah? Look at the help note here. And Jackie, can you help me read the help note? Punctuation with a speech.
Excuse me, teacher. Is you cannot punctuation with speech.
Use
Quotation marks around the things people say. Use a comma after
a comma
after say. Use a capital letter to start a question.
A quotation.
A quotation.
Yes, quotation.
I would say, is this seat free? I say so.
Sure. I said sure. Guys, remember here. I said.
I say.
Sure.
Sure.
Excellent. Very good. Yes, I said. I said quiere decir yo dije. ¿Sí? El pasado del verbo decir es said. I said sure. Yo dije sure, seguro, no hay problema. Yes. Now, guys, look at the punctuation marks, you guys. Come on. For example, look, these are quotations, quotation marks, okay? And you put the quotation marks to what the people say. For example, look here. Is this, oh, wait. Is this seat free? For example, is this seat free? And here you have the quotations, right? Yes. Now, a comma, when you have the verb said, you have to put the comma, before, after. You have to put the comma after, okay? For example, here, I said, comma. And use capital letters, okay? For example, sure. When you start a sentence, you use a capital letter, okay? For example, is this seat free? So the letter I is capitalized, okay? So guys, so we have quotations, we have comma after the verb said, and we have capital letters, okay? Now, having this into consideration, I want you to continue, okay? To continue read this information, okay? About Alexa, yes? So, and what we're going to do is to correct the punctuation. For example, look, Sammy said, comma, Alexa, this is my cousin Josh, okay? So Alexa with capital and the quotation marks to what the people say, okay? Now,
okay.
What about the next? What's missing in the next line, guys?
He need to start with capital letter.
Okay. What else?
Said, after said, you need to put a comma.
Okay, a comma.
And we need to quotation marks before to how.
Okay, quotation marks like this.
How, I think how it's with capital letter, I'm not sure.
Yes, exactly, it's with capital letter.
How are you? And we need the sign, the question sign for the end, and after that, the quotation mark for ending.
Okay, the quotation mark here, wait, here, question mark.
Yes, and after that, the marks, the quotation marks.
Okay.
To close the.
Exactly, to close the
question.
question. Okay, very good. Huh? Okay, so, oh, and here we have he in capital.
Yes, in capital.
Okay, very good, you guys. Now, this is an example, okay? This is an example of how we are going to do this exercise, okay? Yes, for example, here we eliminate these letters, okay? Here, yes? And we put the capital letters, all right? So, let's continue, guys. I'm going to give you a few minutes for you to continue, okay? And complete the others, yes? And complete the rest, okay? Come on, you guys. It's okay, guys? Any questions?
It's okay.
It's okay? Felix, Gloria, it's okay?
It's okay, teacher.
Yes, very good, very good.
It's very funny. Okay,
Huh?
finish. It's funny
Okay.
because.
Okay, we'll check that out. We'll check that out.
Quotations, quotation.
Teacher, no entiendo. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer?
All right, Felix, yes. Felix, we have to use the punctuation. What is the punctuation, Felix? For example, here, look. Okay, Felix, this is quotations, right? Look, here. In the help, look at the help note, yes? These are quotation marks, okay? This is what the people say, yes? This is what the people say in quotation marks, right? Okay? So for example, here, how are you is what the person say, and you have to put it in quotation marks, okay? So And the others, comma. Okay, use the comma after set. You have to put the comma. Here is the word set, okay, here. And you have to put the comma after the word, yes. And you have to use capital letters, okay. For example, he, okay, he, you have to put it in capital letter because you start a sentence. Whenever you start a sentence, you have to use the capital letter, okay. For example, Felix, here, I said hello. What's the punctuation we're gonna use, Felix? I said hello, okay. What are you going to write after said, Felix?
Comillas.
No, comma. Look, Felix, look at point number 2. Use a comma after said. Yes? Here, Felix, look. Yes? So, here, I said, comma, okay, comma, hello. And hello is what? Is the quotation marks. Yes. Acuérdate, Félix, que en quotation marks es lo que la persona dice en realidad. ¿Sale? Es lo que dice. Y eso va en quotation marks. ¿Ok, Félix? Yes. Y la coma.
Hello have capital letter. Hello.
Excellent. Very good. Yes, Gloria. Yes. Hello is capital letter. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you. Very good, guys. Okay. Okay. Can we continue, guys, or do you need more time?
Yes.
Yes.
Finish.
I finish.
Finish. Okay.
What do you want?
Okay.
It's okay
Natalia, Jessica, you finish?
Finish.
Okay, Jessica, very good.
Finish.
Stephanie, very good. Excellent.
Finish.
Okay. Excellent. Karime?
Finish.
Oh, good, good. Okay, guys, let's get started now. Okay, we already well, Felix already did the third example. Okay, now look at the next example. Okay. Natalia, please, the next. He said we met a few minutes ago.
He used a capital letter. After said, comma.
Exactly.
Quotation marks.
Okay.
And capital letter, we.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Quotation marks. Very good. Yes. And here, okay, yes, quotation marks. And also a period here at the end. Okay, thank you. Thank you, very good. Now look at the next. Stephanie, come on.
Sammy said, comma.
Okay, Sammy said, comma.
Quotation marks.
Exactly, quotation marks.
Capital letter O.
Okay.
How good you know each other? Quotation mark.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Mom said, oh, good. You know each other. Okay. Okay, here, look, here we have to put a period because there are different sentences, okay? Oh, good, period, okay? And then capital, right? Oh, good. You know, You know each other. Okay. You know each other, or you know each other, period. Okay. O sea, Sammy dijo hasta hungry, ¿eh?
Yes.
Sammy dijo hasta hungry.
Yes.
Period. And then so, capital, right?
And Sammy,
So,
capital letter.
exactly, and Sammy, capital letter. Very good. And Sammy,
Period.
capital letter. Uh-huh. And yeah, are you hungry? It's a question. It's a question. So we have, are you hungry? What's missing? Is the question mark. Okay. Excellent. It's a question mark.
Teacher, is correct to say that? A period or that? Or it's the same?
Dot. Oh, well, you use dot when you talk about, you know, when you talk about, for example, emails. Yes.
.com, no?
.com. Yes. But when you're talking about written language, you have to use the word period.
Period. Okay.
Exactly. So, okay, you guys. Okay, next. Yes. Look at the next, you guys. I said, no, I'm not. Where's the comma?
Say.
After said.
Comma.
It's
Comma.
capital letter.
N, capital letter with N.
Capital letter. No. I'm not.
Oh,
in quotations? Where the quotations?
The quotation mark.
Okay, yes. In no, I'm not. Okay, here I have one, another one. Here and here. Excellent, you guys. Yes, and here we got the period. The period. And the last one. He said, yes, I am. I'm very hungry.
Okay.
Capital
letter in him.
Okay.
Comma after said.
Okay, you have
capital letter with Y. In the letter Y. Yes. Y.
Exactly. Yes.
A comma after yes or at the end of the yes.
Okay, a comma at the end.
I am.
I am. And a period. There's a period here.
Period.
Yeah, period. Yes, I am. I'm very hungry.
Hungry.
Oh, and quotations, right?
Quotations, yes.
Quotation.
And yes, I'm very hungry. Okay, you guys?
Yes.
So, all right. So good. Good job on that, you guys. Okay, so these are the different quotation marks we are going to use. Okay, so here we say we use different we are using different punctuations. Okay, and remember, whenever we start a sentence, we have to use capital letters. Okay, capital letters, like in the examples here. All right, you guys, very good. Now, okay, let's move on to the last exercise, which is listening, okay? Which is a listening, and I want you to look at the information, guys. Come on, okay? Look at the information here. It says, listen and speaking. Funny stories, okay? Funny stories. Can you read, please, Jackie, the information? Listen to Miranda.
Listen to Miranda and don't hear part of a story. Seek for the correct information.
Okay. Can you read the information about the people?
Okay. Miranda. I did something really embarrassing about a month ago.
ago. A month ago. And what about John? I said.
I say something
Once.
to a dinner with.
Excellent. So dinner guest, okay? Guest, very good. So, guys, let's listen to Miranda, okay? Listen to Miranda and circle the correct word. For example, Miranda was at work or in a store, yes? They had some funny stories. So let's listen, okay? Here we go. Come on. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Can you listen, guys?
No.
Okay, let me check. Okay, I will close everybody's microphones, okay? I will close everybody's microphones. Excellent, very good. Okay, so here we go.
Three, listening and speaking. Funny stories. A. Listen to Miranda and John tell part of a story. Circle the correct information.
Okay.
Miranda.
About a month ago, I was in a department store with a friend of mine. It was after work. Anyway, my friend loves shopping, and I don't. I hate shopping. Anyway, I was really tired, and she picked up this sweater and said, "What do you think? Do you like this sweater?" And I didn't like it, so I just said, "Ugh, it's horrible. The colors are awful. Who buys sweaters like that? Yuck."
John.
I remember one time I was in 5th grade, so I guess I was 10 or 11 years old. Anyway, my mom and dad had people over for dinner, but they weren't friends. It was my dad's boss and his wife. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, my dad's boss said to me, "So, you have a new teacher at school." And I said, "Yeah, she's not very nice. I think she's mean, and I don't like her." So anyway, I went to school the next day, and when I saw my teacher...
Okay. So listen one more time. Okay, listen one more time and look at the questions. Okay, here we go.
Page 115. Lesson D. A funny thing happened. 3. Listening and speaking. Funny stories. A. Listen to Miranda and John tell part of a story. Circle the correct information. Miranda.
About a month ago, I was in a department store with a friend of mine. It was after work. Anyway, my friend loves shopping, and I don't. I hate shopping. Anyway, I was really tired, and she picked up this sweater and said, "What do you think? Do you like this sweater?" And I didn't like it, so I just said, "Ugh, it's horrible. The colors are awful. Who buys sweaters like that? Yuck."
John.
I remember one time I was in 5th grade, so I guess I was 10 or 11 years old. Anyway, my mom and dad had people over for dinner, but they weren't friends. It was my dad's boss and his wife. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, my dad's boss said to me, "So, you have a new teacher at school." And I said, "Yeah, she's not very nice. I think she's mean, and I don't like her." So anyway, I went to school the next day, and when I saw my teacher,
Page 115. 3. Listening and speaking. Funny stories. B. Listen to the whole.
Okay, now, so come on, you guys. Here we have, okay, so guys, where was Miranda? At work or in a store?
In a store.
Miranda was in a...
Miranda was in a store.
Okay, yeah, Miranda was in a store. Very good. Okay, thank you, Rosie. Now, yeah, Stephanie, number 2.
Her friend loves shopping.
Excellent, very good. Yes, Karime, number 3.
They looked at the sweater.
Sweater. Excellent, sweater, very good. Yes, Felix, number 4.
Miranda liked the colors.
Like the colors?
Didn't like the colors.
Didn't like the colors. She was like, ah, right? Like, ooh. Okay. Now, look at John. I said something once to a dinner guest, okay? So, Jessica, number 1.
John was 10 years old.
Thank you, very good, yes. Jackie, number 2, his father's. Okay,
Friend come for dinner.
yes,
Is correct.
boss or friend? What did you listen?
Friend.
Okay, yeah, his father's, it would be boss, right? It would be his father's boss.
Okay.
Came for dinner, okay? Came for dinner, all right. Natalia, number 3. Natalia, number 3, okay.
Oh, sorry. John,
Okay.
John and the man talk about the school.
Exactly, very good, Natalia, talked about school, okay. And Gloria, the number 4, please.
Hi, John didn't like the new teacher.
Exactly, didn't like the new teacher. Very good. Yes, excellent. Okay, so guys, these are the answers. Now, let's look at the other part, guys. Now, choose the best ending for each story and then listen to the whole story. For example, Miranda's story, what? What's the ending? Then my friend said, actually, I bought one last week. Or the clerk said, do you like these season's colors? Okay. Look at John. My teacher said, you look tired. Were you up late last night? Or the ending B, my teacher said, I heard you met my father last night. Okay. So let's listen one more time and check what the ending is. Okay. Here we go, guys. Come on.
Page 115. 3. Listening and speaking. Funny stories. B. Listen to the whole story and check your guesses. Miranda.
About a month ago, I was in a department store with a friend of mine. It was after work. Anyway, my friend loves shopping, and I don't. I hate shopping. Anyway, I was really tired, and she picked up this sweater and said, "What do you think? Do you like this sweater?" And I didn't like it, so I just said, "Ugh, it's horrible. The colors are awful. Who buys sweaters like that? Yuck." My friend was very quiet. Then she said, "Actually, I bought one last week." I felt so bad. It was awful.
John.
I remember one time I was in 5th grade, so I guess I was 10 or 11 years old. Anyway, my mom and dad had people over for dinner, but they weren't friends. It was my dad's boss and his wife. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, my dad's boss said to me, "So, you have a new teacher at school." And I said, "Yeah, she's not very nice. I think she's mean, and I don't like her." So anyway, I went to school the next day, and when I saw my teacher, she said to me, "Hi, John. I hear you met my father last night."
Yeah, so, okay, in Miranda's
Page
story,
118.
look at Miranda's story,
Unit
guys.
12.
What ending, A or B?
A. For Miranda's story, A.
Exactly. It says, actually, I bought one last week, right? She was like, eh.
Very embarrassing.
Yeah, those are embarrassing stories. And number 2, A
Letter
or B?
B.
Letter B, right? Excellent. I hear you met my father last night. And he said, I have a mean teacher. Yeah. So I hear you met my father last night. So that's embarrassing, right? Yes. So anyways, you guys, look, we're gonna stop here, okay? We're gonna stop here. And well, for guys, for homework, I'm going to assign the pages 88 and 89 for tomorrow, okay? Yes, 88 and 89, right? Okay. So you guys, okay. So guys, what did we, yeah, yes?
Teacher, sorry, what's mean mint when he says that his teacher is mint or something like that?
Mean, like mean, like what do you mean? You know the word mean?
Yes.
Mean means
it's
like bad.
M-E-A-N?
Yeah, mean, a mean person, yes.
Okay.
A mean person. I mean, a mean person, it's like, you know, very like someone that is very like, you know, bad, but like when you when teachers are like this, no, like very mean, no, very serious. Yes.
Okay.
That's a mean teacher. Yes. Okay. So basically, yeah, that's the word mean. Okay. A mean
thank
teacher.
you.
Yes, it's okay. Now, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. But before we go, guys, what did we practice today? Come on. What did we practice today in lesson D?
The punctuation.
We practice punctuation.
Punctuation.
Okay.
And we practice the, I don't know, it's like the past, no? The past, how to write in past.
Yeah, remember that from unit 10, 11, we talk about the past, okay? Yes, we talk about the past. So remember, guys, remember the pronunciation of the verbs, yes? I met my friend, yes? Okay, for example, met. I need you to practice that, okay? So guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening, okay? I'll give you a big hug to everybody, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye. See you, Gloria. See you, Rosie.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, you guys. Take
Bye.
care.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
See you, Jackie. See you tomorrow, Jackie.
See you tomorrow.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.